What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, man. We got some more controversy here. Logan Paul keeps getting worse. This is a Jamari channel video. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it.
So last weekend, Ryan finally had his blockbuster fight against Devin Haney. When I saw that man walking in with the Essentials crop top hoodie and those weak-ass shorts, I knew exactly where this was heading. Not to even mention the Squidward 11s on his
wait a
feet,
minute.
as well as that curse where this was
This
heading.
nigga had on some Essential boxing
weak-ass
shorts?
shorts. I knew exactly where this was heading. Not to even
Wow,
mention the Squidward
I did not
11s
know
on
that.
his feet, as well as that cursed prime chain around his neck that looks like it came out of an arcade crane machine. Actually, that losing chain is the perfect metaphor for the topic of today's video, as the self-proclaimed King Ryan Garcia has been cooking both Logan Paul and KSI, as well as their brand Prime, for the last month or so. And even after the fight, Ryan has kept his foot on Logan Paul's neck. Some of you may remember these two were actually pretty friendly for years. Ryan would make multiple appearances in both his videos and on his podcast. And it seemed like the two of them were really buddy-buddy. And with Ryan being like this new age social media boxer that everyone was coining him as, the pair actually seems almost like a match made in heaven.
Yo, why don't I remember
Logan
this?
having this whole boxing arc. But now the tune has definitely changed, and Ryan really despises Logan Paul.
So what's your problem with Logan and KSI? What's your issue with those guys?
Man, they don't stand for nothing, bro. They're puppets and nothing in the day. I don't like people like that. These dudes are culture vultures. These dudes are whack. It's not gonna hurt your brand to speak for the kids, and then you want to bash the man that is speaking for the kids. These dudes are cowards. These dudes are demons in the flesh. Like, these dudes are just...
Damn.
Headed nowhere. That money ain't gonna go nowhere but the grave, brother.
And for those of you that aren't aware, when Ryan's talking about saving the kids here, he's talking about speaking up about and all these other things that have been flying under the radar for such a long time, a la Epstein Island, P. Diddy. Like, obviously, there's starting to be a larger conversation around all of that. And leading up to this fight, Ryan had quite a bit to say about that topic, saying that he even had some first-hand experience with these quote-unquote elites, like almost like Illuminati type. And he's claiming that he's now going to be destroying those entities, which Logan Paul was kind of speaking out against him about, saying that he was crazy.
Your grown man pants on, and how about you help talk about it? Because you joined every movement you thought it was plausible for your platform. He used the whole black empowerment movement, what happened with George Floyd, for his benefit. I'm a white man, and I'm gonna stand up and say, I have my white privilege, true, and I'm sorry. And he got a lot of love for that, right?
Of course, because the bandwagon.
That's called he's a bandwagon.
When he was reading the script off the phone.
Yeah. Bro, shut up.
And this is the clip we're talking about of Logan that went like super viral during that time.
It is not enough to be not racist. You have to be anti-racist.
Yes.
Condemn those who feign superiority because of the color of their skin. Friends, hold friends accountable. Hold your family accountable. Hold yourself accountable. Make your voice heard. Attend a protest. Speak up against injustice.
It sounds like he's really reading off of something.
If you look like me, use your privilege. And for those who do not think white privilege exists, you are blind. Half of the reason I'm able to get away with some of my hooligan shit I do in my vlogs is because I'm a white kid.
I guess that's kind of when everyone thought that Logan was changing.
A real guy?
Metamorphosized into a butterfly from a nasty little caterpillar. You know, before Crypto Zoo and, him kicking off his podcast host due to his religion. Basically, before his reputation was back down in the toilet. Ryan is saying, why were you so vocal about that, but you are so scared to speak out about this?
He took a guy off his channel for talking about Jesus.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
He's so in love with him that he thinks he has, that he just seems like a prick. He's a weirdo.
Would you fight him?
I'd do worse.
Oh,
I'd
shit.
do worse than him. I will destroy Logan Paul. I've already sparred him. He didn't hurt me once. And he was way bigger than me, and I was whooping his ass.
How long ago was it?
A long ass time ago.
I mean, I will say, Logan Paul does always seem to think that he is the smartest guy in the room. He thinks that he's the one that knows best. I'm sure you guys remember the conversation that he had with George, where he said that he needs to pretty much ditch Jesus, ditch the Bible, and jump into some therapy, because apparently George was all out of control. And this is where Logan really started getting butthurt, because Prime is like his baby. It's his vehicle towards becoming a billionaire, which he's always said has been his overall goal in life, which to me is also like a big narcissistic sociopath red flag. But Regardless, Ryan was saying things like this: the difference between alcohol and Prime is one says it can kill you, the other claims it's healthy. Meanwhile,
It's killing you?
Then he would straight
Wow.
up just say, don't drink Prime. And then he wants
I
no
seen that
association
one.
with Logan Paul anymore. He says, please all Logan Paul groupies, unfollow. I don't want y'all's follow or anything to do with you. Even right after the fight ended, he would tweet this out. This is why you don't drink Prime, but respect to Haney for getting up every time.
Oh.
I'm telling you guys, that cheap-ass necklace that he was donning was absolutely cursed. Like, that's a shame for putting this weak-ass Claire's clearance aisle chain around this man's neck.
Why did he have that on, though?
And like I said before, Ryan and Logan were pretty friendly just a year ago, as he would appear on his podcast. And it would seem like the two still had a pretty good rapport. They still had a lot of respect for each other. And I will say, I do think that when Ryan Garcia lost to Tank Davis, it's kind of like something inside of him snapped. Something definitely changed. And we've definitely seen a different person after that
Facts.
fight. Whether you think it's for the better or worse, well, that's up to you. But now that he's won the fight, you know, everyone's back to riding Ryan Garcia. Now, here's where KSI comes into play. Okay, he says cancel the Ryan Garcia fight and actually get him some help. It's sad watching him have a mental breakdown publicly like this. And thank God that Ryan did not listen to this man, okay? He would have been like $40 million less rich. And I'm thinking that this is the clip that really made Logan Paul, KSI, and Prime one of Ryan's main targets.
He made a claim that he was, as a kid, he was held down in a forest and watched some really nasty stuff happen. Okay. He also claimed that he was brought into the back room at the Vatican and was, you know, experienced stuff there. And the biggest claim he made was that he had evidence of all of this.
Okay.
And was willing to share it. There's no proof that children, or even reason to believe that children are being sacrificed. Or that as Ryan said, and I quote,
step into Wick's studio.
But like, how can he really say that though, with all that like stuff that's been put out nowadays though?
They are spreading children's and drinking.
That's
what he said. Those were his exact words.
That is
those were his
insane.
and now here's
Damn.
it wasn't 1,000 people. It wasn't 10,000 people. Hundreds of thousands of people on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, wherever are saying that happened. We believe that story.
And Ryan did not like that shit at all.
So all three of them, you, Logan, you, Mike, and I don't give a what your real name is, KSI, KS Lies. You guys are sick bastards. There's little kids hurting. All three of you. All three of you guys are sick. You're giving them power. It's sick. Do not give Satan power. Do not go drink Prime. There's horrible chemicals. Prime tastes like straight shit. Anyone who actually drink that shit tastes like ass. I'd rather drink Coca-Cola than Prime.
I mean, let's not expect the most thought-provoking dialogue from Ryan here. I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy has fought like 300 boxing matches at the age of 25. But if anything's clear to me here, it's that he thinks that both Mike and Logan are snakes.
Prime is the worst shit ever created. It's gonna kill your guys' brains, mess up your guys' liver. How the hell they have no sugar, but it tastes sweet as... That makes no damn sense.
I never even had a Prime before.
Prime, I will say that it is impressive the way that Logan, I mean, I'm not going to say he took it from the ground. It was already kind of an idea out there that they just brought to him. But he's the one that definitely blew it up and like put it on this mainstream scale. Now, I will say, I don't think I've ever seen anyone over the age of 12 drink it or buy it. The couple times I tried it when it first came out, nothing about it tasted natural to me, and it seems like quite the artificial drink.
I've only said true things. And they're saying that they're trying to spin the narrative. And I used to like Logan and everybody. I thought they were cool. Nah, I don't care about you. So everybody stop drinking Prime.
So obviously this hurt KSI's very fragile ego. And he says the Ryan Garcia defeat is about to hit so different. Haney about to do a madness.
Hey,
do a madness.
That backfired horribly.
UK to speak normally just once. And I like this little rebuttal, okay? He says Tommy did a madness. And he's wearing that weak-ass Prime chain too. I'm telling y'all, that shit is cursed. I'm sure KSI also didn't have a very favorable opinion of Ryan after he had said this on Logan's podcast last year.
Jake Paul, KSI, enter the ring together. Who wins that fight?
As of right now, Jake Paul. Knocks him out.
Yeah. Knocks him out cold.
Yeah, sleeps him.
Damn.
Sleeps him.
I just think he jumps in too crazy. Personally, right now, I think he's getting away with it. But so many times I'm coming in, which Jake likes to do, I then he times up, come in and knocks him out. Cool. That stuff works, of course, when somebody's not going to throw a counter back. Like, he's just, he's going to run into him.
Okay.
You see how awkward it got in the room? I mean, we've known that Logan is jealous of his brother for quite some time, but it's hilarious to me how he now dick rides his ex-mortal enemy, all because they've done big business together.
Wow.
That's why these two guys, it's hard to not look at them as somewhat fake. Like, you're not even loyal to your brother. You can't even be happy when he wins. You can't even be happy in a hypothetical situation where he wins. To me, that says an awful lot about his character. And so in the days leading up to the fight, Logan would continue to go on this press run where he would basically call Ryan Garcia crazy. And he keeps hammering this point home that he doesn't think these vile things happen to Ryan.
All the stuff and the videos he claims to have and the things he's seen, whatever. And yet again, like, everyone's pressing him to come forward with like a
call
little
the cops.
piece of
Right, well, that's
evidence.
also
Like,
a serious issue, right? Like,
well, bro, it's a mad serious
Right.
issue. And Ryan Garcia, the influencer boxer, has the answers.
Influencer boxer.
And yet,
Yeah, Logan calling Ryan Garcia
An influencer
an
boxer, like, he's not a
has to be
damn
the most
influencer.
ironic moment of 2024.
you want to contribute to a very good cause and stopping action. Go. Stop just saying stuff and not having actually any action to back up the things you're saying. I
You
think
know damn well.
I mean, Ryan even being willing to go out on a limb and use his massive platform that way and not fear the repercussions to me
Right.
is already a pretty big deal. Now, am I
Like, he
going
knows
to say
damn well.
everything that he said during this crazy press run has been true? Absolutely not. But to me, Logan's being pretty damn smug here and really kind of acting like he doesn't think any bad shit like that is going on in the world. Like, it's almost like, oh, you have this evidence? Well, post it up because I'm not buying it. And here was Logan's prediction just days before the fight on how it all would go down.
which way do you guys see this fight going?
Turn your
It's so funny, like, yo, and my boy really like went crazy on Devin Haney.
Well, he's gonna get floored, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Devin Haney's damn near unbeatable right now, bro.
Yeah, he's looking very,
Bro.
very, very
I
nice.
feel bad, bro.
Yeah, but he could maybe have a career in music after this.
This might
What?
be it
What?
just might be like punching somebody while they're already down, like playing
No,
something
he's
like
up.
that.
He's high as a mother.
And I do not doubt that Ryan wasn't somewhere in a dark room at 4 a.m. just days before the fight, watching clips like this, drunk as just plotting on his ultimate revenge moment.
Man, he got the last laugh for real.
I'm concerned about his life.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, like,
No, they're not.
what does a loss on a scale as big as the one he's currently on do to someone when you're already clearly not mentally well?
And his reaction would change when Ryan would come out swinging.
Oh, bad. Look at their faces. Oh, bad.
I don't know. Something tells me Logan had a pretty hefty bet on Devin that night. And here's where we fall back into the crime is the devil narrative.
How is the super sweet with no sugar? That makes no damn sense. Obviously, it's artificial. But they try to. But my whole problem was this: I don't care that whatever you put in a drink, but don't say it's healthy drink.
And now they're saying that Ryan Garcia might have been spitting facts as they are facing yet another class action lawsuit. I mean, there's kids who are out here drinking
Word?
this shit every day, and apparently it has to do with it having too many forever chemicals that just stay in your body, allegedly.
Prime is now getting sued, and you should be seriously concerned if you had any Prime since it released. So Prime is now going through a new lawsuit after it was discovered that
Oh!
it has PFOs, which is forever chemicals. But what's really concerning is the fact that the lawyer who tested their drink is claiming it has 3 times the amount of forever chemicals a human can safely have in their lifetime. And the lawsuit is claiming they found these forever
Damn.
chemicals in the grape-flavored Prime drink. However, it also seems like other flavors might also have these chemicals because other Prime flavors are being tested. And we're going to find out after the lawsuit is approved. One lawyer on TikTok actually spoke about this and said he had a 10-year-old and his mother talked to him about how her son got leukemia after drinking Prime. Now knowing that Prime contains
What?
these chemicals, it's very much likely because of it. These chemicals are known to cause cancers and deteriorate your health. and they're
What?
Forever chemicals and your body can't get rid of them.
I mean, I'm just thinking about that one terminally online kid who had his mother set up a water cooler, but instead of water being in there, they just filled it with a bunch of bottles of Prime. What's going on with that guy? Is his body like illuminating?
Oh my
I mean, on a
gosh.
serious note, guys, I don't recommend you drinking this shit at all. Okay, stick to water, stick to coffee, stick to teas. It honestly reminds me of all those times back on the sports field where they would say, oh, drink Gatorade, you know?
Right.
You're dehydrated. Oh, you need this salt from this Gatorade. And come to find out all these years later, it was actually counterintuitive. It was bad for you to be dehydrated and drinking that freaking poison.
My nigga, I was drinking Gatorade. I'm gonna let this video. I'm gonna let it
Gatorade's
in.
defense, they do have some better drinks, but it's insane the way that good marketing can affect people psychologically, especially when it comes to the choices as a consumer.
Social media influencers Logan Paul and KSI launched the beverage brand last year, but a growing number of health experts say they're concerned about potential side effects.
So yes, the main problem with Prime seems to be their insistent marketing towards kids. I mean, obviously that is their number one demographic.
Right.
But like I said, man, no one should be drinking this BS. But I want to know what you guys think about this whole situation down below. What do you think about Prime? How do you think it tastes? What do you think about Logan and KSI? What do you
Nah, that has to be
Prime?
that has to be the thumbnail. Oh my goodness. Nah, that gotta be the thumbnail. I mean, not the thumbnail. The actual picture. Come on, son. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
About Logan and KSI? What do you think about Ryan whooping Devin's ass? Was that the greatest troll job?
That was so amazing.
Is the Prime chain cursed? Y'all let me know down below. But either way, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other exposés out here need to be covered. So I'm out.
Bro, I've never in my life had Prime, and I don't plan to. But what I will say is, yo, I used to drink Gatorade, and it would still make me even more thirsty. Something that was claimed to be like hydration for your body still made a nigga thirsty. Like, that didn't make no sense at all. I don't know, but nah, Prime is under some heat right now. Logan Paul is out bad too. I didn't even know all this stuff about KSI and Logan Paul. Definitely not a fan, I'm gonna be honest, but that's it in this video. We're gonna go ahead and react to some more in the future when we can. Ryan Garcia, he took a mean W for the he beat the industry. This man beat the judges and he beat the ref. Like, he like 4-0 right now. I ain't gonna lie.